Hello everyone, my name is Zoofluencer and welcome back to a brand new speed build video of Monkey Island. If you enjoyed this series, make sure you hit the subscribe button right now so you won't miss out on any new content of Monkey Island. In this episode, I'm building a orangutan habitat. That word is quite impossible to pronounce for me, but I will do my best. In the beginning of the video, I'm starting with a dome building. I was thinking about making this a shelter and a viewing station at the same time, but it ended up a bit different. This is also one of my first dome buildings I ever tried to build, so it came out pretty nice. I actually edited this video quite a lot because I've been struggling getting everything right, getting everything in the right place. And you will also see me moving around the building because I had no clue where to put it. I did like to have this one into my zoo, but I didn't know yet which animal I wanted to put in this habitat because I thought it was a little bit too small for a monkey. But then I ended up removing the rocks and create some kind of beach feeling, and the habitat became much bigger. So then it ended up as the orangutan habitat. I was thinking about putting some okapis in the zoo, but then again it's called Monkey Island and I'm not quite sure if I will stay only with the monkeys because there are not a lot of them in the game, and I want this series to be more than like 10 episodes, but hopefully in a new DLC there will be some extra monkeys, maybe some South American ones. As I told you in the last episode, there's like absolutely no South American monkeys in the game yet. So that would be great, so I can experiment a little bit more with the Mayan theme, so the Mayan temples. Maybe if you took a good look at my previous videos, you could already see like a Mayan temple in the background. I was experimenting with that a little bit, but I didn't know how to use it yet. But it's ready to go, and I'm really looking forward to use it. You can also see me a bit struggling a bit with the barriers, the null barriers. I don't know why the game makes it impossible to create null barriers wherever you want. You have to check the terrain. The terrain has to be even before you can put a null barrier, which is a bit strange in my opinion. But I got it working, so no problem. This viewing station, I actually copied it from the chimpanzee habitat. I wanted to create more or less the same theme all over the zoo, but I have to experiment a little bit more with these roofs, with these viewing stations. So we will see what the future will give us. I did experiment a little bit with it in the bonobo habitat. You can see the roof is a little bit different from this one. But in the bonobo habitat, the roof is actually climbable, and that made it a little bit laggy when you open the transversable area for the monkeys. So that wasn't really a great idea in the end. So if you ever want to make something like that, make sure you use a non-climbable material to make your game run as smooth as possible. So right now I'm recreating the beach, putting down some sand and trying to get the ocean feeling with some water effects as well in the end. I'm actually quite happy with how it looks. In a speed build it looks a bit strange, a little bit too much of course, because it's speeded up 8 times, but you will see in the end, in the real-time view, that it actually looks quite good. Right now I'm working on the climbing area for the monkeys. I wanted it to be close to the beach to give them a nice view, and it's also perfect for some nice screenshots, and it ended up really nicely. I wanted to create like the jungle feeling, with all the plants, and more like the abandoned feeling that it has been there for several, well, centuries basically. I already have quite a lot of experience with the rocks, and yeah, in the first few videos I was really happy with it, but right now you can already see that I had a lot more experience, and basically every rock is climbable for the monkeys. They can access everything, which I really like. You can see them jumping around, climbing everything. Yeah, it really looks good. I was also really happy that I could finally start with a planting of a different biome, because I've only been using the African biome in the previous videos, and this is basically the first monkey from Asia, so I had some different plants to work with finally, but also quite a lot of plants are still the same, a lot of the trees are still the same. Hopefully that will be extended in some DLC. You will see later in the video I ended up with creating the dome as a viewing platform, and also on the inside I put a lot of plants and more like an information center on climate change, on deforestation and stuff like that. What I really like is that you can put down these music stations that will recreate the sounds of the jungle, which gives the guest a great feeling inside a building, and also you had a really great view of the monkeys, especially with the rocks I'm currently building. I'm putting some climbing stuff on there, and when the guests can access the dome, it really looks good. So we are almost at the end of this video. The only thing left is placing some rocks, placing some plants, make sure that the monkeys can climb everything, and basically that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any feedback, any tips, make sure you leave a comment, and if you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button. Same as with my last video, I will end with some cinematics and some screenshots of the final build. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time in Monkey Island.
sizowaka Nisibona silapha thina sizowaka Thina nisibona silapha sizowaka Nisibona silapha thina sizowaka Thina nisibona silapha sizowaka